This is the Rubik's Connected, a Rubik's Cube, but not in the sense that you would think. Because this is more than just a Rubik's Cube. This is a smart cube. Hey guys, and welcome back to GodCube. Today, we're going to be exploring and playing around with the Rubik's Connected. So I'm going to split this review into two main sections. The cube itself, where we're going to talk about unboxing it, about how it turns, and about the charging. And then the main section is going to be the app, where we explore all the things you can do with this cube, all the features, and all the really fun stuff. So getting right into it, let's just talk a bit about the turning of the cube. Now, this cube is a bit different to most cubes as you can't actually customize the tensions. Under the center caps there are electronics, so you can't change it. However, it is pretty tight. It comes tight but just about loose enough to perform well. And actually, I was really impressed with how it turned, especially considering that it's made by Rubik's. Turning feels fast and very controllable. It's smooth and slick and the magnets are very noticeable, in fact they're pretty strong, but it's also fast enough to perform well. I personally prefer slightly looser cubes, but this is still fine for me. Corner cutting is also really good, it can easily cut 90 degrees, pretty much anywhere on the cube. So now we're going to take a look at the app and everything it can do. Come with me. So the cube looks really nice, the shades are very deep and very vibrant, and let's show you how to do the charger. So there are some pins and you just pop them onto the yellow center cap. It doesn't actually matter the orientation. You'll hear a little click and it shouldn't really wobble or come out, and then it should charge. Mine took about an hour to fully charge, I think. This is a really good system actually, and it's a USB, so very easy. So when you first launch the Connected app, you'll see the option to pair your cube, and so long as your Bluetooth is on your phone, it should come up. Here it's Rubik's_3C blah blah blah. So you just need to tap that and then it will start connecting. And on the first time you are going to need to create an account. Luckily I've already done this, so I've got my GodCube account with the amazing profile picture. You've got a few quick options right here, but I'm going to go into the matches section, which is here under the boxing glove, just to show you the basics. So let's go into a solo match, just to see what it's like. It's going to ask you to hold the cube in a certain way, just for scrambling. Solo scramble. So you just need to follow the scramble it gives you on screen. And then it's going to give you inspection. And because this is a solo match, you can start whenever you're ready. Okay, and then it's going to give you some details. So if you go on more stats, by the way, this is not just for solo match, this is for any of the race modes. In more stats, you're going to see some information. You get your TPS, 580. It's going to show you how long each step took. And if you go into advanced, you'll get some more detailed information here. So you have the time for each thing, all the different pairs, how many moves each one took as well. It also shows you what you did for each step. So it basically reconstructs your solve. TPS for each step, how many of each rotation, although this is a bit inaccurate as it doesn't take into account like X, Y, and Z rotations. So that is a solo race, and that's pretty nice. Now, a really fun mode that I like is Pro Cuber. This is where you get to race against other people live across the globe. So I'm going to go into New York, the hardest arena, and find a match. It doesn't actually always give you a real person. Sometimes it just makes a computer opponent because there's not enough people. In fact, often it'll give you a computer opponent, and it's searching the earth for a worthy opponent. Must be very difficult for me. So we're playing against Eastern, which sounds like a bot name. Anyway, let's follow the scramble that they've given us. And what's very important to remember about a solo one is that you've got to do all of inspection. So you can't just start your solve. So this does give you plenty of time to plan your cross. And it's actually quite useful as it forces you to fully plan. Here we go. Oh, bad start to after well. Yeah, we got the W. Eastern, you suck. A win there, pretty nice. And again, you can see all your advanced stats, just like before. So let's explore the games section, which is actually my favorite part of the app. One of the best things is Cubicizer. So this mode allows you to play some songs. Let's start with this one. Okay, bit boring. Let's go to piano and play Ode to Joy. That's not right. Happy birthday. That was nightmarish. Finally, we can also use the drum kit.
Well, the years start coming and they don't stop coming.
So let's explore some of the other modes. Now, Painted is a really fun one, where you're going to be able to create some kind of mosaics, and they're actually kind of difficult. Alright, so I'm going to go with a fairly difficult one. Let's do Invader. So basically what's going to happen is each section we're going to have to create the sort of tile that showed on the screen. So for the first one, we get 40 seconds to create a pattern where there are basically 2 white dots. Whew. Right, I think I'm ready. So this is the kind of orientation we want. Let's go. Yes. And do that and... Finally, this one. And we made it. So that's actually quite difficult, but also really good fun. There are some other games. So Simon is a sort of memory challenge. Cube Hero is a mode that I really don't like. It's very strange, and I just don't really see the point of it, to be honest. So yeah, it's just weird. Like, you've got L moves, U moves. Come on. So that's U prime. See, what am I meant to do? I'm pretty sure you're meant to kind of catch these things as they come. Did I get it? Did I get it? I don't know. But it doesn't make much sense to me, and it's very weird. But who knows? Maybe you like that kind of thing. So also in the app, you've got a solution guide where it will teach you to do your cube. Over here, you can see where you rank in the world. 422nd, which is very sad. And if you go back to your main page, you can just see your overall statistics. So that'll calculate your average TPS -6, all your ranks, all the things you've done, and this is pretty fun. Also get some average of 5s over your lifetime, no average of 100 yet. And of course, one great thing about the Rubik's Connected is that you can compete in online competitions like the Red Bull Rubik's World Cup. So this is actually finished now, but you could qualify for it at one point, and so you could just click qualified there and do some solves. It's great that having this single cube will allow you to compete against some of the best cubers in the world, and I think that's just really fun. Also, if you're not looking for a race, but you just want to time your solve, you can go to Quick Timer, so you don't even have to scramble it. It will just start from wherever you are, so hand scramble, as it is here, and it will just time your solve, and then it will give you all your TPS and statistics. So that basically means that you can use this as a normal timer, only with extra bonus stats and stuff like that, which is really fascinating. So you can analyze your solve and see how well you're doing. In the matches tab, you've also got some other modes. So you've got re-scramble. Scrambling is actually really enjoyable. This is just like how fast you can actually do the scramble. You need a strong shuffle. Searching the earth again, and we're going with Adam. So yeah, it's just gonna see how quickly we can execute the scramble. Ready? Okay, let's go. No. Oh, okay, wrong orientation. Whoops. I actually really like that. I don't know why. It's just satisfying to solve the cube without actually solving it. That makes no sense, but basically on the scrambling mode, whatever scramble you've done to the cube, you have to do the solution that the computer comes up with as quickly as possible. Challenge is another fun one that's a bit like re-scramble, and then of course you've got re-scramble itself. So to conclude, this app is really good fun, and now let's talk about my final thoughts. What a ride! So my opinions on this puzzle are that it is really great. I just think it's so fun, so new, and so refreshing to have a cube where you can play music, where you can play games, race other people live, compete in special competitions that only this cube can do, have TPS counting, break down your solve. It's so useful, there are so many really fun things, and it's actually a really well-performing cube. Coming in at $69, it's really generously priced compared to some other cubes out there. In fact, you're only paying a tiny bit more for this smart cube which can connect to your phone than you would for a completely normal bog standard GAN 11M Pro. The range of features is really impressive, the turning is really good, the battery life is good, and all for a really good price. So if you're interested, I would say go ahead and get it. Pick yourself up the Rubik's Connected from SpeedCubeShop.com and you won't even have to pay full price for it. because you will get an insane discount of over $3 when you use the discount code GODCUBE. Please do, guys. I would really recommend getting this cube. It's really, really enjoyable. So much fun stuff to do, such as rickrolling people or playing All-Star. On a serious note, it's really great. I've really enjoyed using it, playing around with it, and I'm going to continue to do so, and I think you will too. If you're in the market for a smart cube, or you've got some money to spend, or you need a gift for the cube in your life, go ahead and get it. Thank you so much for watching. That's going to be it. Make sure you subscribe and like the video if you did, dislike it if you didn't like it, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye, guys.